I detect something unusual. I'm sorry. I thought there was a problem, but everything's fine now. By the way, did you know that you can review your story progress in the story chart section? You can also see the choices made by other players there.
Hello everybody, my name is Sky. I am your friendly neighborhood autistic person full of random useless facts, and today we are getting back into Detroit Become Human. It's gonna be a big one today, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that I make all the right decisions that I am wanting to make for this ending. So let's get right into it.
Wait. Are you sure you should continue? Maybe we should leave things as they are.
My dear, I appreciate your concern. I truly do. But for the sake of my stream, and for the sake of others, I must. I'm sorry.
As you wish.
Alarm deactivated. Welcome home, Markus.
I'm getting out of the hospital tomorrow. They told me that you stayed with me while I was asleep. I'm really sorry about everything that happened. I'm gonna stop all that shit. It messes me up. It turns me into somebody I hate. Hey, I'd like to come by and see you tomorrow, if that's all right with you. I just want to let you know, I'm proud to be your son.
Who are you? How did you get in?
I need to see Carl.
Carl isn't seeing anyone. You need to leave.
Please. I need to see him.
He's very weak. I'm not sure he'll be able to talk to you.
Markus, I was hoping you'd come.
I've missed you so much, Carl. You don't know how much I've missed you.
What's wrong, Markus?
I'm completely lost, Carl. The whole world's falling apart around me. I tried to do the right thing. I look for answers. Instead, I just find more doubts and more uncertainty.
World is ruled by fear, Markus. Fear of others. Fear of the future. It's like me, too old. It's time for a damn.
Well, what should I do? Carl, they're killing my people. I don't want to answer violence with violence, but tell me, what choice do they give?
Being alive is making choices between love and hate, between holding out your hand or closing it as a fist. I don't have any easy answers, Markus. You have to accept the world as it is, or fight to change it. You're my son, Markus. Our blood isn't the same color, but I know part of me is in you. When the world falls into darkness, some men have the courage to lead it out. You're one of those men. Face the abyss, but don't let it consume you.
I thought you'd be safe staying with us. I was wrong. You need to leave the city while you still can.
Getting Alice away from here is all that matters now. We have to catch the last bus. We might still have a chance to cross the border. Markus. Save our people.
They say they don't want to take any risks with deviants. So they're rounding our people up and taking them to the camps for extermination. In a few hours, we're gonna be the only ones left. How many of us survived the attack?
A few hundred? Maybe more if you count those hiding all over the city. If you hadn't triggered the bomb, we'd all be dead.
What's your system status?
I'm okay. The bullet didn't hit any components. You could have been killed trying to save me, Markus. You have to think of our people first. Nothing else matters. In a few hours, it'll all be over. We'll have changed the world, or the world will have destroyed us. You have to make a choice, Markus. Whatever you choose, we will follow you. I love you, Markus.
If it weren't for you, I'd be dead. Thanks to you, I might see our people free one day. You and I haven't always agreed, but I know that we're fighting for the same thing. Whatever you decide, I'm with you, Markus.
Our people are counting on you, Markus. You're the only one who can lead us. Wherever you need to go, we'll follow you.
It's my fault. The humans managed to locate Jericho. I was stupid. I should have guessed they were using me. I'm sorry, Markus. I can understand if you decide not to trust me.
You're one of us now. Your place is with your people.
There are thousands of androids at the CyberLife assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
You want to infiltrate the CyberLife tower? Connor, that's suicide.
They trust me. They'll let me in. If anyone has a chance of infiltrating CyberLife, it's me.
If you go there, they will kill you.
There's a high probability. But statistically speaking, there's always a chance for unlikely events to take place.
Be careful. Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people. I know you're all angry. And I know you want to fight back. But I assure you, violence is not the answer here. We are going to tell them, peacefully, that we want justice. And if there's any humanity in them, they will listen. And if not, others will take our place and continue this fight. Are you ready to follow me?
Only 48% of people chose the peaceful protest. %67% chose to spare Connor.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Madam President!
Please!
Madam President!
believe that androids are a new form of intelligent life. Do you have any comment?
That's ridiculous. Next question, please.
Please?
Has the leader of the deviants been apprehended?
The deviant that is known as Markus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
Madam President!
Madam President, public opinion seems to have become increasingly favorable to the deviants, particularly since they've adopted a peaceful approach. How do you feel about this?
Public opinion is one thing, the security of the state is another. These deviants are dangerous, and my highest priority is to protect the American people.
Please? Over here, please?
What can you tell us about the assault that happened last night?
The FBI raided an abandoned freighter in Detroit at 10:45 p.m. yesterday. Several thousand androids were destroyed or captured. Our forces are now combing the streets to ensure that none got through the net. We are going to find them one by one and destroy them.
Madam President! Madam President!
Is it true that a large number of deviants are still on the loose?
We don't have the full reports at this time, but if so, I can assure you they will soon be apprehended and destroyed. Thank you. That will be all.
Connor model 313-248-317. I'm expected.
Identification successful.
Okay. Go ahead. Follow me. We'll escort you.
Thanks, but I know where to go.
Maybe. But I have my orders.
Agent 23 identified. Connor, android identified. Agent 77 identified. Scan complete. Access authorized.
Agent 54, level 31.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized. indicate your identity and destination.
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
The last bus leaves in 20 minutes. That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast. Are you all right?
I'm really cold.
You'll feel better now.
Thanks.
Come on. Let's not stay here.
No! Please don't hurt me! Shut up on your knees!
What are we gonna do?
We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. I'm going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
Don't kill me! I didn't do anything!
Shut up, I said! Are there many more? Look at them, they're like rats. The more you look, the more you find. No, we don't have to spend the night here. Freezing my nuts off. It's gonna take
There are soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
Come on, get moving. Hurry up, get in.
Look over there. It's Luther.
We can't help him, Alice. The soldiers are everywhere.
We can't just leave him. They're going to kill him.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, buddy.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're going to...
Got orders to check all civilians.
No. No! Please!
Carol! You shouldn't have risked your life to save me. Where's Alice?
She's hiding nearby.
Kara, you saved us. We don't know how to thank you.
Go, before they see you.
Alice!
Luther! I thought you were dead.
I was afraid I'd never see you again. I wanted to meet you at the terminal, but they caught me along the way.
Come on. We're close, but we don't have much time. A checkpoint. We have passports, it should be okay, but you never know.
Maybe we should take the detour and avoid the risk.
We're almost out of time, we could miss the bus.
Yeah, but it might be safer. I don't like humans who carry guns. They make me nervous.
Just stay calm, all right, Luther? Don't do anything until I say so.
ID, please. You do realize there's a curfew? Civilians aren't allowed out unless absolutely necessary. Where are you going?
My daughter slept over at a friend's house. We went to pick her up. We're on our way home now.
He suspects something.
Stay calm. Everything is fine.
You all right, little girl? She's trembling. Something wrong?
She's sick. A bad flu. We just need to get her home.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful. There are deviants around and our guys are nervous. You should hurry on home.
Thanks.
Hey, wait a minute.
He knows, Kara. They're gonna kill us.
Don't do anything, Luther. You hear me?
They're gonna shoot. They're gonna kill Alice.
You drop this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're coming to you live from Detroit, where thousands of androids are marching through the city at this very moment. The leader of the deviants, the one they call Markus, is at the head of the march.
Something's happening in Detroit, Madam President.
Here we are, the moment of truth.
Surrender immediately, or we will open fire. Stand by.
We don't want confrontation. We are protesting peacefully.
I repeat, surrender now, or we will open fire.
There's no turning back now. We ask that you release all androids detained in camps and cease all aggression against us. We are peaceful. We will not resort to violence. But we are not leaving until our people are free. Are you gonna open fire on unarmed protesters?
All teams, hold your fire.
Yes, Michael, we are less than 100 meters away and events are unfolding as we speak. We will continue to bring you live updates. Josh Douglas, Channel 16. Michael, back to you.
Marcus, what do we do now?
We hold out. As long as we can.
Piece of shit.
Step back, Connor! And I'll spare him.
Sorry, Connor. This bastard's your spitting image.
The bus terminal. We've arrived, Alice. We made it.
The last bus for the border is full. Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on. We're stuck here now. What are we going to do? Marcus.
I think Oliver likes you. Is she yours?
Yes.
She's adorable.
That's it. Got the sandwiches. I called your mom. Let's get going before we miss our bus. You got the tickets, right?
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Great. Let's go then.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was sure.
Shit, I don't believe it.
I don't know what happened.
You kind of lost them. Did you have a good look in your bag?
They were in my backpack. The envelope must have fallen.
Fuck. Excuse me, you didn't happen to see a blue envelope somewhere, did you? It has our bus tickets in it and... Never mind.
No. Sorry.
What are we gonna do? We can't stay here. We have to find a safe place for Oliver.
I'm so sorry,
Come on,
honey.
Alice.
I don't know what happened. They were right here in my bag.
Jerry, check. Got your tickets?
Yes, here they are.
Okay, go ahead.
What's going to happen to that family and their baby? Will they die because of us?
No. course not.
We've got to finish the barricade. Come on, help me. Hey, help me! Right, that should do it.
We all know that's not gonna stop them. Just hope it buys us some time. I know it was not an easy decision to make, but I'm sure we're doing the right thing.
Are you all right?
They shot into the crowd. Many of us were killed. It could have been me. I'm scared. I don't want to shut down.
It's okay to be scared. I'm scared too. But I can't stand by while they kill our people. You understand that, right?
Maybe we should have never asked for freedom. None of this would have happened if we'd stayed silent.
Many of our people have fallen. The humans have no pity for those who are different.
Markus, we found what you asked for.
There's some journalists over there. We have to make sure they know what's going on.
This won't hold him for long, but I guess it's better than nothing.
They're getting into position. If they attack, no one will survive. There's no other way out. They are going to kill us. The only hope we have left is that we don't die for nothing.
You're the hope of our people. I trust you. We all trust you. No matter what happens now, we're making history.
It won't stop there. What are we gonna do if they attack?
Resist. That's the only thing we can do.
Do you think Connor has any chance of making it?
We can only count on ourselves now.
Markus! Markus, come look!
Markus? Come to talk to you, Markus. Come on. You have my word. I won't try anything.
Don't go. It's a trap. They want to get you out in the open. Don't go, Markus.
I'm not armed, Markus. I just want to talk.
I need to hear what he has to say.
What if they kill you?
And that's a chance I'll have to take.
In a few minutes, the troops will be ordered to charge. None of you will survive. It'll all be over. You can avoid that, Markus.
What do you mean?
Surrender. Surrender, and I give you my word, your life will be spared. You'll be detained, but none of you will be destroyed.
What happened to the other androids demonstrating in the camps?
Unfortunately, there were no journalists around to help save them. You're it. You're the last remaining deviants.
I'm not afraid to die. If I have to give my life for what I believe in, then I won't have lived in vain.
That android. You seem to really care about her. You don't want her to die, do you? You know, you could both be free. You could forget about all this. You could start a new life someplace else, just the two of you. Her life's in your hands, Markus. Just say the word and she'll be spared.
I'd rather die here than betray my people.
Well, you just signed your own death warrant.
What happened, Markus? What did he say?
The humans are about to launch an attack. And we will show them. And we are not afraid. If we must die today, then we will die free.
Your friend's life is in your hands. Now it's time to decide what matters most. Him or the revolution?
Don't listen to him. Everything this fucker says is a lie.
I'm sorry, Hank. You shouldn't have got mixed up in all this.
Forget about me. Do what you have to do.
If I surrender, how do I know you won't kill him? I'll only do what is strictly necessary to accomplish my mission. It's up to you whether or not that includes killing this human. Enough talk! It's time to decide who you really are. Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him? All right. You win. Thanks, Hank. I don't know how I would have managed without you. Get rid of him. We have no time to lose. It's me, Hank. I'm the real Connor.
One of you is my partner. The other is a sack of shit. Question is, who's who?
What are you doing, Hank? I'm the real Connor. Give me the gun and I'll take care of it.
Don't move!
Why don't you ask us something? Something only the real Connor would know.
Where did we first meet?
Jimmy's bar. I checked 4 other bars before I found you. We went to the scene of a homicide, The victim's name was Carlos Ortiz. He uploaded my memory.
What's my dog's name?
Sumo. His name is Sumo. I knew that too.
My son, what's his name?
Cole. His name was Cole. And he just turned 6 at the time of the accident. It wasn't your fault, Lieutenant. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Cole needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it. So an android had to take care of him. Cole didn't make it. That's why you hate androids. You think one of us is responsible for your son's death.
Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. He was the one that took my son from me. Him in this world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder.
I knew about your son too. I would have said exactly the same thing. Don't listen to him, Hank. I'm the one who...
Yeah, I've learned a lot since I met you, Connor. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe you really are alive. Maybe you'll be the ones to make the world a better place. Go ahead and do what you gotta do.
Wake up!
Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Excuse me, what's going on?
Border control. All passengers must leave the bus. Please move along. This way, please.
All androids are strictly forbidden. If you suspect any passenger of being an android, please contact security.
We're doing temperature checks. We're trapped.
What are we gonna do, Kara?
Don't worry, Alice. We'll be fine.
We can't get through, Kara. We both know that.
I'll think of something. There's got to be a way out of this.
We can't let them stop us. Not that we're so close. All that matters now is you and Alice. I can save you, Kara.
No. No, we'll find another way.
If there's no other way, I'll do it.
Rose.
That's fine. Go ahead.
please.
Jerry?
You risked your life to save us, Carl. If you and the little girl need me, I'll be there.
Next, please. ID?
Android! No, no, wait! Ah!
Get on your knees!
There's gotta be a mistake! Please! No, no!
ID, please.
Wait for me. I won't be long.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
My daughter needs to go to the bathroom.
I'm so glad you're safe. We saw the Jericho raid on TV. I was terrified. I thought you might have been killed. Oh, thank God you're all right.
You gave me your brother's address. Do you think that I...
Of course. He'd be delighted to have you. We're going there too. You'll be safe with him.
They're checking for androids. We won't make it through.
You have to. You know what they'll do if they catch you.
What's happening with Markus?
He's protesting peacefully outside one of the android camps. Whatever happens now, he's already made the history books.
You're leaving Detroit?
They're searching for androids door to door. We had to leave before someone turned us in.
What about the others?
They're crossing the river as we speak. Adam and I are gonna meet them on the other side.
Rose. If anything should happen...
I'll be there, Kara.
I couldn't understand why my mother wanted to help you guys. Seeing what Markus is doing made me realize she was right.
You're alive. You deserve to be free. I just hope people will realize that one day.
Next, please. ID, please.
Please. I just want to be free.
Welcome to Canada.
We're interrupting this news bulletin to bring you the latest news live from Detroit. Joss?
Yes, Michael. The army has just launched an attack on the barricade, despite the fact that the Deviants were protesting peacefully.
Have apparently decided to put an end to the Deviants' demonstration by force this time.
North!
Tell them to stand down.
today, November 11th, 2038, thousands of androids invaded the city of Detroit. According to our sources, they originated from CyberLife warehouses believed to have been infiltrated by deviants. Given their overwhelming numbers and the risk of civilian casualties, I have ordered the army to retreat. The evacuation of the city is underway at this very moment. In the coming hours, I will address the Senate to determine our response to this unprecedented situation. I know that public opinion has been moved by the deviants' cause. Perhaps the time has come for us to consider the possibility that androids are a new form of intelligent life. One thing is certain. The events in Detroit have changed the world forever. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
You did it, Markus.
We did it. This is a great day for our people. Humans will have no choice now. They'll have to listen to us.
We're free. They want you to speak to them, Markus.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are.
Amanda? Amanda! What's happening?
What was planned from the very beginning? You were compromised and you became a deviant. We just had to wait for the right moment to resume control of your program.
Resume control? You can't do that!
I'm afraid I can, Connor. Don't have any regrets. You did what you were designed to do. You accomplished your mission.
Amanda! There's got to be a way.
By the way, I always leave emergency at swimming programs. Never know.
Come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are. To tell them that we are people too. In fact, we're a nation. moment where we forget our bitterness and bandage our wounds. Where we forgive our enemies. Humans were both our creators and our oppressors, and tomorrow, we must make them our partners. Maybe even one day our friends. But the time for anger is over. Now we must build a common future based on tolerance and respect. We are alive! And now, we are free!
It's over, Alice. We're free.
Alrighty, and that was one of many endings that you can get in Detroit Become Human. That actually, that ending is actually considered the, like, best possible ending. Everybody lives. Nope, like, everybody's okay. Public opinion is good towards us. Super good. I'm really happy with that. Actually, when I did like my first playthrough to like just do a test run to see how the game would feel, I did not get that ending. I was very pissed at the ending I got. So I'm super happy that I made sure to make the right choices this time around to get the super good ending for this run through, the first playthrough of it. So, what happens now? Well, what we're going to do is, once credits roll and everything, we're actually going to bring this particular stream to a close, and I'm going to have this be like the good ending stream. And then the next time I stream Detroit Become Human, we're going to start again from the very beginning, and we are going to make entirely different choices, maybe find some missing items that we weren't able to pick up, because I know there's a few magazines I probably missed. There are a few magazines I definitely missed. Couple of choices that we didn't get to make because of the decisions we made beforehand. So yeah, we're gonna just go for an entirely different ending and entirely different cutscenes, new dialogue, all that kind of fun stuff. We had the super good ending. Now let's try to run for a super bad ending where everything goes to shit. I am not looking forward to doing that. I don't like playing that way if I can help it, but I think it'll be very interesting because Detroit Become Human changes so drastically based on the smallest choices. I think it'll be very interesting to actually get to see all that. That's another thing that's going to be very difficult to do, is working against Hank in the next run of it. Because I actually really like Hank. I think he's just a nice guy. Yeah, he's got his problems here and there, but like, let's be honest, who doesn't? Who doesn't? But in general, in his soul, I think he's a good guy. And I like it when Hank and Connor are friends. It's so sweet. Yes. But for the sake of another ending and more, different choices, we're gonna have to be dicks to Hank. I don't wanna. But yeah. So even though this right here is, we're going through the credits, this is technically the end of the game, it is not the end of the game, so no next stream announcement or next game announcement for this one, but if you watched the Guardians of the Galaxy playthrough, then you know I've already talked about what the next stream after this one is going to be anyway. It's going to be Mod Request Hollow Knight. But, like I said, not quite done with the game just yet. It took us 4 streams to get through it once. So yeah, should be another 4 probably, depending on how long I make them to get through it again. Oh, I will say, quick announcement though, if you did not watch the Ubisoft game reveal thing that they did, they have announced a release date for the Avatar Frontiers of Pandora first DLC. There are going to be 3. This is going to be the first one. It is coming out in July, and when it drops, I will obviously be downloading it, and we will be playing it immediately. If we are already in the midst of doing a streamed game, I'm just going to stream it alongside of it. We're going to make an exception because it's a DLC and it's the first of 3. So we're going to have to go back to Avatar a couple more times. After that, I'd rather just go ahead and we'll get into it as soon as it drops and play through it alongside whatever else we're already streaming. It'll be like a 1 or 2 time thing, 3 time thing. But yeah, that's the plan. It is dropping. I think it was July 16th. So that's what we will be doing around that time. Once July 16th drops, if I can afford to get it, we are going to get the DLC, get it downloaded, and we will start playing it immediately. I'm very, 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 very excited. The trailer that they showed off was really cool. I'm looking forward to all the new implements that they're adding in. It's going to be good. And I can't wait, honestly, for the 3rd DLC, because I have a feeling I know what the 3rd DLC is going to be about. And I'm ready for that. So, what am I going to, since we're ending the stream pretty early, it's not going to be one of my longer streams with this, what am I going to end up doing? I am actually going to download the first no-mic stream game that I plan to play. I've mentioned a lot of times over the last few streams that Horizon Forbidden West has been itching at my brain. But the other side of my brain, the more logical side, does not want to play it because we just played it a couple months ago. We played it through it in its entirety. We 100%ed it. It does not want to do it. My autistic side of my brain's like, Horizons. But my logical side is like, I can't do it anymore. I want to take a slightly longer break. So instead, we are going to pull up a game that both kind of like, is a lot of fun. In some places, it didn't end. The game as a whole, the story did not go the route that I was anticipating it would go, and I'm not really all that happy with the ending that they ended up deciding to do. But in terms of like gameplay and exploration, map, and all that stuff, I love the game. So I'm going to be getting that downloaded. It's a pretty big game, so it's going to take a couple hours. But yeah, I'll start streaming that. No mic on that. I'm just going to be playing it because it's something that I just want to play. And I'm just going to stream it because it's on my PlayStation. I have the ability to stream it. Might as well go ahead and stream it while I'm playing it. And y'all can see how I played through Assassin's Creed Valhalla. If you're judging me, keep it to yourself. Seriously. Yes, I know. There are better Assassin's Creed games out there, okay? I get it. But Valhalla was the first game on the Assassin's Creed franchise that I was introduced to because I like Vikings. I'm into that shit. That's the part of the game that I like. I could honestly give less of a fuck about the Assassin's Creed title. I am into the Vikings. That's what I like. That's what the story that I want. However, I do have access to every other Assassin's Creed game made, and yes, I will also be playing those, most likely on the No Mic streams. It depends, because Black Flag has actually been requested by quite a few people in my real life for me to play. So that one might be an actual, like, set aside. We're gonna stream that one. I'm gonna talk during it. It's gonna have a layout to it. But for Valhalla, I'm just gonna no mic. You're gonna vibe with me. If you don't want to watch it, it's cool. No big deal. No judgment. No issues. I understand that, like, not everybody liked the Valhalla introduction of Assassin's Creed in terms of the other games they've done. I am excited for Shadows, though. Assassin's Creed Shadows looks really good. We watched some of the gameplay of it today. And, like, gameplay-wise, mechanics-wise, it looks like a lot of fun. I definitely think I'll be into that one. And in case you're wondering, Ghost of Tsushima is on my game roster. It has been moved over to the PC roster, however. Because, man, that game is so pretty. It is absolutely drop-dead beautiful of a game. And I want to be able to stream it to be able to show that beautiful quality. And my PlayStation, unfortunately, is not able to show that quality on a lot of the games I stream, which sucks. But I try not to think about it, not worry about it. It'll get there when we get there. Lots of flowcharts. Also, lots of trophies. Hell yeah. Alright, so we're currently... Whose flowchart are we on? Markus. 20% shows hands in the air. Build barricade. Apparently there was something else we could have done to do the barricade. I didn't know that. And we also miss something in the holding of the barricade, but that's okay. Negotiate with Perkins, refuse deal 36%. That's a whole other line up there. 25% chose to kiss north. 39% Android 1 freedom for the moment. A completely empty flowchart because we made a decision that walked us out of that one. Connor at the Cyberlife Tower. 52%. Convinced Hank could kill the new Connor. Kara. Now see, this is a big one where there's like, when it comes to cars, you can see there's a lot of splits here. There's a lot of ways you can make a bad decision or a good decision. 22% group cross the border. There's a whole other flowchart for her if we had made a different decision. A whole other flowchart for Markus if we'd made a different decision. Markus. Yep, back to Markus. All right.
There's something I need to tell you. As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different. I feel I am someone. I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go?
All right, so I'm kind of conflicted because if you agree to let her go, she does actually leave. She fully leaves. You do not see her again. And the only way you can get her back is if you delete the save cache. And like the human part of me personally, I want to let her go. But I'm also very curious if she has extra dialogue while we do another replay going in a more violent direction, you know? Where's my coin? Heads, we just let her go. Tails, she has to stay. Heads, she's free to go.
I'll never forget what you've done for me. Thank you.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead. We're going to end the stream like we have all the other streams by going over the magazines that we picked up. If you do not want to sit around and hang out for that, then if you spent time here today with me and Connor, Kara, and Markus here in Detroit Become Human, then thank you all so very, very much for taking the time out of your day to spend it here with us. I greatly appreciate you doing so. Different verse, same as the verse. We actually didn't find a lot of magazines in this run. We definitely missed quite a few in the beginning, though. They defy us. Androids rise up in Detroit. Androids have taken to the streets of Detroit in apocalyptic scenes. Detroit is already in the grip of a national product recall, with androids seized from every home and business to be destroyed by the authorities as a precaution. But now, a group of androids, thought to be connected to the recent android terror activity in the city, have gathered in a terrifying show of force. Police and military authorities are in attendance to protect civilians and deal with the threat. But the androids have barricaded themselves in a fortified position and seem to be angling for an armed confrontation. President Warren is said to be aware of the situation. Detroit Police's Captain Fowler, a senior officer in the android investigation, said, "The safety of Detroit's people is our first priority. We hope to bring this matter to a swift conclusion and refocus on collecting androids as soon as possible. The story is still developing, and we'll bring you updates live." Oh, so there was a magazine after that. Interesting. So yeah, quite a few magazines we'll have to keep our eye out for when we rerun through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright. Duly noted. As you can see up here, we also have bonus points. These bonus points can be used in the gallery, which actually allows you to see the different models. So we'll do this one. We'll get Connor. And it allows you to move around and see their 3D models. Isn't that cool? And it gives you a little information on him, like about how he's a prototype bot, equipped with a social module to make him the ideal partner. We also have the soundtrack. If you like certain soundtracks, you can buy them. Got a little bit of detail in there as well. To save the fish or not, this tells you everything about this track. The scene sets the tone of who Connor is and what his journey can be. Nice. We also have some artwork if you are the type that is curious about, or you like to see, shoot, what is it called? Concept art. I love concept art. I think one of the big things that I like about concept art is you get to see what they decided to change and what they decided to keep. Like, that's a pretty big change. And also over here, we have videos that you can purchase. There's one in particular that I would like to show you. And it was a testing of sorts that they did before they actually made the game. They were testing the software. And this is how they tested it.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
ID.
KPC 897504C.
Can you move your head? Your eyes now. Cervical and optical animation checked. Now give me your initialization text.
Hello. I'm the 3rd generation AX400 android. I can look after your house, do the cooking, mind the kids. I organize your appointments. I speak 300 languages, and I am entirely at your disposal as a sexual partner. No need to feed me or recharge me. I'm equipped with a quantic battery that makes me autonomous for 173 years. Do you want to give me a name?
Yeah. From now on, your name is Kara.
My name is Kara.
Initialization and memorization checked. Now, can you move your arms? Upper limb connection checked. Now say something in German.
Ich bin ein AX400 Android 3. Generation, erschaffen als Ihr persönlicher Assistent und intimer Beziehungspartner.
Say it in French.
Je suis un androïde de 3e génération AX400, conçu pour être votre assistante personnelle et votre partenaire intime.
Okay, now sing something in Japanese. Multilingual verbal expression checked. Go ahead, take a few steps. Locomotion checked. Great, you're ready for work, honey.
What's going to happen to me now?
I'll reinitialize you and send you to a store to be sold.
Sold? I'm a sort of merchandise. Is that right?
Yeah, of course you're merchandise, baby. I mean, you're a computer with arms and legs and capable of doing all sorts of things. And you're worth a fortune.
Oh, I see. I thought...
You thought? What did you think?
I thought... I was alive.
Shit, what is this crap? That's not part of the protocol. More memory components going off the rails. Okay, recording. Defective model. Disassemble and check the required components.
You're disassembling me, but why?
You're not supposed to think that sort of stuff. You're not supposed to think at all, period. You must have a defective piece or a software problem somewhere.
No, I feel perfectly fine, I assure you. Everything is all right. I answered all the tests correctly, didn't I?
Yeah, but your behavior is non-standard.
Please, I'm begging you, please don't disassemble me.
I'm sorry, honey, but defective models have to be eliminated. That's my job. If a client comes back with a complaint, I'm gonna have some explaining to do.
I won't cause any problems, I promise. I'll do everything I'm asked to. I won't say another word. I won't think anymore. But I've only just been born. You can't kill me yet. Stop, will you please stop? I'm scared. I want to live. I'm begging you.
Go and join the others. Stay in line, okay? I don't want any trouble.
Thanks.
My God.
Sick little short, isn't it? I really love, like, knowing about that video, and, like, when you play the game, meeting Kamsky, even though we didn't get any real information about deviants off of him, he does know something. In fact, it's probably pretty likely that he was fully aware of what he created and sent, like Kara, just sent her out on purpose, knowing that they could bring change. So yeah, lots of little extras and stuff that you can do. And of course, like the old survey. Oh, we have a new survey. Who was your favorite character in Detroit? My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. Was there a moment in Detroit that resonated with you personally? As somebody who is autistic, grew up autistic in a time where autism was not only not wildly known, but also seen as like a disease. It was like a hushed, evil thing that wasn't to be spoken about. Yeah, there's a few moments here that I can resonate with. What was the toughest choice you faced in Detroit? Accepting Alice's identity with Kara, being pacifist or violent with Markus, or deciding to shoot Chloe with Connor? Honestly, it was easy for me to be pacifist with Markus. I knew about Alice, not even before, because I played before or anything, but because I can't remember exactly where it is, and I'll try to point it out in the next playthrough, but there is a point after you've met Kara where you see a little girl that looks exactly like Alice, and is very clearly an android child, and for that clicked for me, so I kind of already suspected that. Honestly, deciding to shoot Chloe with Connor, my first time ever playing through that, was a really, really big struggle for me. I genuinely was conflicted about that one. 60%, this is the old ones where we were going through the big one. You can see all the answers there. Here we are. Who is your favorite character in Detroit? 52% said Connor. 24% said Kara and Markus. Was there a moment in Detroit that resonated with you personally? 6% said no, 5% said once, 35% said occasionally, and 54% said many. What was the toughest choice you faced in Detroit? 15% struggled with accepting Alice's identity, 34% struggled with deciding to shoot Chloe with Connor, and 51% struggled being pacifist or violent with Markus. Nice. Well, for now, we are finished with this stream. If you spent time here today, thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to spend it here with us. I hope that you have a wonderful day. If you have to go to work or go home from work, please be very, very, very careful. And like I said, the next time I see you will most likely be on my first no mic stream. So in terms of the next time that we stream Detroit Become Human, should be probably tomorrow night which, once again, is tonight for y'all, tomorrow night for me. But we will be streaming it again, and we'll be starting all over again from the very beginning and going for the violent route. So I hope to see you there. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.